Fulbert of 18 Van Asky Lane, Union Township. Here briefly to address the issue of the Mingo Circle Sewage Project. With regard to our last meeting, many findings came out that were otherwise unknown. That's when I decided I better do some investigating on my own. Since I cannot tap into the current or prior board members' brains, and I do not have access to all reports, applications, and decisions of each component of this proposal, I cannot see the project's precise position at this time. I have, however, requested and have received some pieces of that information to help fill in the gaps. I'm asking you, the board, to do likewise. I realize how busy you are. I know everybody's busy, they have their own businesses and everything else. But I'm asking you to please make a report. I know we talked a little bit about that, I know Mr. Spear did. I need you to include things like the starting, ending, and pending steps or phases of this project. If it's pending, who or what are we waiting on? If it's an approval, we need to know what the agency is, for instance. If the approval was given, if it wasn't, why? If it's a grant or a loan for which we applied, what type was it and for what amount? Was it already approved? Were the monies received? If not approved, why? If they were approved, but the monies were not received or not used for the Mingo Circle Sewage Project, why is that? Hopefully your report can be more complete than my investigation. And then maybe we can compare those findings, after which I can report to the 104 Mingo Circle sewage constituents that already know about that $500,000 in monies that were already spent on conceptualizing this project, and know that it wasn't just poofed away into wherever, oblivion. According to the DCED document, the 34% failure rate of the existing sewage systems within this Mingo Circle Sewage Project makes it imperative that this board implement a plan to include the Mingo Circle Sewage Project in their agenda to move forward. The ball's back in your court, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to get a commitment from you tonight for a genuine effort to provide a written report, including at least the aforementioned, in a timely manner of, let's say, 6 to 8 weeks, to create this report so we know where we are, where we stand, so we can move forward.
I was actually the one that fulfilled your right to know last Sunday.
Oh,
I spent
okay.
like 4 or 5 hours getting that 125 pages of stuff. I did provide it to everyone else, but
Okay.
because they are more recent board members,
Okay.
so that they could get updated
Okay.
more and more. They have been following it, but, you know, it's a lot. And
Yeah.
I still have more to give you, it's just I thought rather than hold you back, I'd give you as I found it.
Like I said, if I could have like kind of a,
You want to schematic, what?
yes,
There is
because
one
I want
somewhere.
to provide that to my constituents, because everybody is anxious to know where we are, if we're gonna start on this again, because we're anxious, we want it. And I know it's gonna take a while, it's not gonna be overnight, but we are anxious because this is something we've been waiting for a long time. Most of the people that are in this area that's gonna be affected have lived here their whole lives. And we are waiting for it, we need it.
We've been actually, a lot of that documentation, and you probably see from your right to know, we had to get from the DEP themselves. There was documentation we didn't have that we were requesting from them to give us.
Yeah,
One of the
actually
things was
have,
the-
I have a
the
right to
failures
know to the
themselves.
DEP also.
Yeah,
So.
we asked them for, and in your right to know, you'll probably get our request to them, the documentation of how they determined the failures.
Okay, so the same page.
Yeah.
We all wanna know what's happening, where we are, and I wanna spread that to my neighbors, since I'm kind of like, I'm sort of the self-appointed spokesperson for the group. So, I'm just asking you if you wouldn't, please try to get that together for me so I can pass that on, I greatly appreciate it. Okay? A yes?
Thank you.
All right.